Good morning. What if I told you that the one thing you eat every day to stay healthy might be quietly stealing your energy down there? Most men over 60 wake up, pour a bowl of cereal, toast some bread, sip their coffee, thinking it's a normal, healthy morning. But that familiar breakfast might be working against your circulation, silently closing off the very vessels that fuel your confidence, your strength, your drive. Weakening erections, numbness, sluggish legs, feeling like your engine never fully starts. We blame age. But what if it's not age at all? What if the villain has been hiding right there on your plate every single morning? If you've been feeling a little off, not quite yourself, especially in your most personal moments, keep watching, because the truth might surprise you, and the fix, it's already in your fridge. Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Rocker, a men's health specialist with over 20 years helping thousands of men over 60 reclaim their energy, performance, and confidence. I've had patients walk into my clinic tired, frustrated, and quietly convinced that their best years were behind them. But here's the truth. Many of them didn't need pills, surgeries, or complicated routines. They just needed the right kind of fuel. And surprisingly, it often started right at the breakfast table. Today, I'll walk you through one specific food, backed by science, loved by your blood vessels, that can naturally improve circulation down there, boost your stamina, and even help restore that morning spark. It's simple, it's affordable, and most likely it's already sitting in your kitchen. Let's start with something green, humble, and surprisingly powerful: spinach. Whether fresh or blended into a morning smoothie, this leafy green is one of the most overlooked tools for restoring blood flow where it matters most, especially for men over 60. Why? Because spinach is packed with natural dietary nitrates, and these nitrates get converted into nitric oxide, a compound your body uses to relax and open blood vessels, including those in your pelvic area. As we age, our nitric oxide levels drop. That leads to stiffer arteries, sluggish circulation, and yes, that frustrating lack of response down there. But one serving of spinach, it delivers more than 800 milligrams of nitrates, more than almost any other vegetable, and it works fast. Studies show nitric oxide peaks about 2 to 3 hours after you eat spinach, which makes morning the perfect time. It gives your body a steady circulation boost throughout your most active hours. I still remember one of my patients, Robert, 62. He came in complaining of heavy legs, groin soreness, and a sense that something was just fading. Every morning, cereal and toast. Every afternoon, sluggish and frustrated. But after switching to a spinach smoothie each morning, just one simple change, he felt the difference within a week. His energy came back. That uncomfortable tightness eased. And his confidence? It quietly started rebuilding. Spinach doesn't work like a magic pill. It works better with your body, supporting what's already there, feeding the nitric oxide pathways that age slowly takes away. Think of it as breakfast with a purpose, a leafy green that doesn't just fuel your muscles, but also your circulation, vitality, and drive. And the best part, it's affordable, easy to find, and completely drug-free. Let me share another story, one that still makes me smile. Harold, 67, walked into my clinic with a quiet frustration that so many men carry but rarely speak out loud. He said, "Doc, I just feel heavy, like I'm dragging myself through the day. And honestly, I don't even recognize myself anymore." He wasn't talking about weight. He meant heaviness down there, that lingering fatigue in his legs, the loss of energy, and a deep sense that something vital had faded. His mornings were routine: toast, black coffee, maybe a banana. Simple is best, he thought. But in reality, that simple breakfast wasn't fueling his circulation. It was quietly starving it. We made one tiny change. Just 2 handfuls of spinach blended into his morning smoothie. That's it. No pills, no supplements, just a green, nitrate-rich start to his day. Within 3 weeks, Harold came back, but this time he was lighter. In body, in mood, in presence. "I don't know what's in that green stuff," he laughed, "but my legs feel alive again. I can walk longer. I wake up with more energy. Even my wife noticed I'm moving differently." What Harold experienced wasn't a miracle. It was science. Natural nitric oxide in action, restoring blood flow, easing stiffness, and giving his body the tools to work the way it used to. And it all started with one simple habit. One quiet change that turned his entire morning around. Now, let's pull back the curtain for just a moment and talk about why spinach helps the way it does. Inside your body is a silent hero called nitric oxide, or NO for short. It's a tiny molecule with a huge job. It tells your blood vessels when to relax and open up. Imagine your arteries like garden hoses. When they're flexible and wide, blood flows smoothly. But when they stiffen, like an old cracked hose, everything slows down. Circulation weakens. That's exactly what happens as we age. After 60, your body produces less and less nitric oxide. That means your vessels don't open as easily. Blood struggles to reach your legs, your heart, and yes, your most personal areas. That's when you feel it. The heaviness in your legs. And that frustrating numbness. The sluggish start every morning. And that quiet loss of spark. But here's the beautiful part. Your body can still make nitric oxide. It just needs the right ingredients. And that's where spinach steps in. It's rich in natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, like flipping the switch on a circulation boost. Even better, spinach works best in the morning. Why? Because nitric oxide levels peak about 2 to 3 hours after eating, giving you a steady window of healthy blood flow through your most active part of the day. This isn't guesswork. Studies from the American Heart Association show spinach can improve flow-mediated dilation. That's doctor speak for how well your arteries expand. One serving, once a day. And your body starts doing what it was built to do: circulate, energize, and respond. You don't need magic. You just need to open the valves. You see, getting older doesn't mean you have to feel older. Too many men quietly accept decline as part of aging. The stiffness, the fatigue, the fading connection to their own body. But I've seen something different. I've seen men in their 70s and even 80s come back to life, not through extreme changes, not through magic pills and Warnum, but through one small, consistent shift, like Harold, like Robert, like the thousands of men who started with just one spinach smoothie in the morning. You don't need to overhaul your entire routine. You don't need to be perfect. Just begin. Choose that one small action that says, I still care about how I feel. I still deserve strength. I'm not giving up on myself. Because the truth is, your body hasn't given up on you. It's waiting. It's capable. And when you give it the right support, even in small amounts, it responds. Not with fireworks, but with lighter steps, warmer mornings, and a quiet sense of, I feel like me again. That's the kind of healing that doesn't just change your day, it changes your story. If something in this video spoke to you, if you saw a little bit of yourself in Robert or Harold, then I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, what part hit home? What change are you ready to make? Your story might be the spark that helps another man take his first step too. And if you want more health insights that are clear, honest, and built around real solutions, not hype, hit that subscribe button. We're building a community here, one that believes you're never too old to feel strong again. One step, one meal, one morning at a time. You still have power. Let's use it. And if starting your day with spinach feels like a good first step, just wait until you discover what happens when you combine it with the right probiotics, the right healthy fats, and a surprising sweet treat that improves circulation within hours. In the next video, I'll show you how to build a full morning synergy routine, the kind that restores blood flow not just for a moment, but for the long run. Because this isn't just about one food, it's about building momentum, fueling your body the way it was meant to be fueled, and watching how everything, from your legs to your confidence, starts to feel stronger. So stay close. We're just getting started.